nor'easter continues its slow march up the eastern seaboard, causing coastal flooding and spreading heavy snow across some of the inland areas. Speaking of some heavy snow, snow covers the Cincinnati, Ohio area tonight. The big storm dumped nearly a foot of snow across this area. That nearly broke the record for the greatest 24-hour snowfall. Coastal areas of New England are beginning to feel the effects of this huge storm. This is Chatham, Massachusetts. There it is, and it's located on Cape Cod. Folks here have been preparing not only for the wind, but also for the rain and the higher surf that is expected. And believe me, that water is going to look a little bit different as the low continues to churn up the ocean waters. All right, let's go ahead and take a peek at the satellite picture here, and I'm going to put it into motion for you. You'll be able to see the circulation associated with our low pressure system. That's where the center of circulation is. And as you know, we always talk about the rotation around an area of low pressure. It's counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere, so we're drawing all that moisture from the ocean back up into parts of the northeast. You can kind of get a feel for just the enormous amounts of moisture and also the wind that's also affecting this area. And we're running into some colder air here, so not all of that is falling in the form of rain. In some areas we're seeing a mixture of precipitation, some areas it's just all snow. But whether it be rain, snow, or a mix, it's causing problems with your travel from the Carolinas all the way on up into portions of southern New England. And the pink on the map indicates where we think we'll continue to see kind of a mixture of precipitation. The green, of course, is rain. The white, say from right around upstate New York as you head maybe just around the Catskills, points on northward, back out into central portions of Pennsylvania and extending out toward the Ohio River. That's where you're going to find the more measurable snow, and in some cases maybe 3 to 6 inches additional as we go through the overnight. 1 to 3 extending on up areas like Worcester and southern portions of New Hampshire. Into the southeast, well, your travel weather here is kind of tricky too. You will still find some rain in areas like Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham, extending all the way back into extreme North Georgia. Windy travel, though, is going to be a big concern. If you're pulling the trailer, driving the RV, or maybe you drive a high-profile vehicle or a big rig, something like that, you're going to have to contend with the winds all the way down from Atlanta down toward Miami. Westward we go, we hit more rain. If you're up and down I-35, you're going to have to deal with the rains in Dallas. Up northward we go, Minneapolis dealing with some fog, maybe half-mile visibilities or less. And that has been the story in this region for the past several days. Chicago, a cool but dry start for you, 27 degrees, heading up around the Eisenhower, the Dan Ryan. And areas on into Milwaukee and Green Bay also looking dry but cold. Not so dry here. We can't buy a dry day here. As much as we'd like to see one into the Bay Area, Northern California, even down into southern portions of the Golden State. Not going to happen, folks. We're getting another system moving on in. This one's going to be very potent. It's going to mean heavy rain. It will get heavier through the overnight. And then into Thursday, we could see rainfall rates at times maybe a ½ inch an hour in and around the Bay Area. There are some areas around the San Francisco Bay Area where flash flood watches are in effect, where you could find maybe 3 to 6 inches additional rainfall. That's a possibility. That leaves mudslides also in the possibility category, so we'll have to watch out for that. Windy conditions here also a factor for you. You'll find some fog a little bit further down into southern portions of California, and eventually that rain is going to be spreading southward as we work our way into Friday. There's a look at your overnight lows for your Thursday. Quick peek at Thursday's maps, watching our low very slowly drawing out of the picture, but still a lot of wind with this and still quite a bit of precipitation, so additional snow accumulations. And there's a look again as we head into the afternoon and evening. Into Texas, the rain continues, including around Dallas, a cold rain there. And here's the rain. It continues as well. High surf pounding the region and some snow into the higher elevations. There's another peek at your precipitation forecast. Again, look at the snowfall there into the east, and a quick peek at the rain, which will be heavy at times, sections of northern California. Highs on Thursday, not going very far up the scale, some cool 40s even into Atlanta, Georgia. And there's a final look. One system here in the northeast in the Great Lakes, another one rounding into Texas, and our strong, potent one pushing into the west. That's a look at what's happening right now. Now we're going to get into the extended. New York, Dallas, San Francisco, what's on tap for you? Let's check it out.